is what I'm doing. I'm going to try to do that. Silver fume chain link tubing. So I'm going to do that. Make some small ones actually. If anybody's interested. If they're not interested. Okay. What a day. I'm only going to be doing this for a little while. This is silver fume tubing that I've already done from scratch. What I'm going to do is stretch it out into thinner rods. What I'm going to end up trying to do is some single bats with chain link going on. Give me a second and I'll show you what the idea is supposed to be. But I'm already in the middle of melting it and stretching this piece of tubing, so we're going to let that happen first, Captain. We're probably going to put 3 to 4 loops on each one of these, or it looks like chain link is what I call it. Give me a second and I'll show you. I'm almost there where I can sort of drop this and show you. Okay. Again, this is some silver fume tubing that I've done, and this is going to be my end result. See the donut type holes where the chain link looked, and that's what we're going to go after. Yeah, if you believe in the hereafter, that's what I'm here after. Good to see. I got about 4 people watching. We're going to try to make 4 links into that type of tubing that I just showed you. First we're gonna do about 4 bumps, like so. If you have anything you want to say to me, just type in the chat room and say hi. I am watching. Narrow it out a little bit and bring out the bump of another. We're going to make this look like a succession of bumps. One more. And then we'll make the bumps look even more detailed. And then we're going to turn them into the chain link. Okay, we got this bump here. I'm going to pull that and narrow it down right about there. Okay, now we're going to make this bump a little bit bigger. There we go. And so on and so forth. and get them all done. One right after the other here. Just a little bit more pronounced. Sharpen that one up a little bit more. Okay. Molds get best at the moment, but now we're going to start flattening it. Perfect flattener. Bring it up a little bit. And this is one of the fun parts. Flatten that one that way. Flatten the next one in the other direction, like so. And keep it going. Hey, Ellen. You're welcome, Ellen. I hope this gives you inspiration to do things. That's what it's all about. Now my next thing, what you're going to need is a hole piercer. And these are some that I made out of needle nose pliers. And I've got a couple of videos on this on YouTube, and I can do the link down below in the chat room so that you guys can find it. But all I did was take needle nose pliers, heat them in the right direction, bend them out a little bit, and then bend them back in and onto themselves. And then you heat up in the right spots on this thing. And make sure you bring it together and sort of like connect it. The fun part is punching it through and keeping the seal. And one of the ways you do that is make sure both sides of the flattened part, in the middle especially, is where you bring it together and punch it. You got to make sure they're both nice and molten, so that when they come together they do connect and seal at the same time, like so. And you create a donut type looking thing. Yes, you can do this bigger. Yes, you can do it with bigger needle nose pliers as well. But for this one, I thought, oh, I'll use this small little hole punch that I have made, and it'll do a perfect job. And I will continue this. The holes are coming out really, really nice on this one. Oh, took too long. Heat it up both sides. And press and blow at the same time a little bit too helps. But as you can see, it made a hole all the way through. And I ream it out a little bit. And yes, it's hollow on the inside of that, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute. I will add a little bit of silver fume tubing to the other end. This last one is a little bit more. Hey, Walter. Good to see you out and about. Now I'm going to add some silver tubing to the end of this. I've been doing these, and I'm finally getting them back down to small again. But looky here. To show you that it is hollow all the way through that. There we go. Yeah, I know, you gotta have that afternoon nap. I don't blame you. I'm gonna blow this and seal it together with that. Almost there. There we go. I only need to add a little bit to the end here. Probably about enough to make the bat part of this. Where's that one that I was showing you earlier? Of course I can't find it. Oh, here it is. This is what my main goal is. See the holes in it? Ouch. We'll let you go nighty-night. Hate for you to get too grumpy. Yeah, I get that way when I take my blood thinner the right way. It really does make me want to stay up too much. Too bad I should be taking it more regular, but gotta make it stretch. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and pull about that much off of it and connect it to the other one. Now actually I think I'm going to make this side the mouthpiece. Make this side the mouthpiece. Make this side the bat. So now we're going to warm the whole thing a little bit more and work on the other side. About right there is good. Thanks. I guess I'm not a good sharer. I just get on here and let people find me if they find me. Again, I've never been a great business manager, just a great artist. Look at what can happen with some artists, like what's happening to Mariah Carey, is it? The one that's trying to get divorced from her father? Because she has all that money and doesn't have a chance to use any of it and has forced to do things. That's scary. Now let's make sure this is a good seal. It looks like I got a crack forming in the middle, so I got to seal it up. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, this one's cracking right here. Hope I can seal it to where it's not going to cause any problem. Yay, looks like I did it. Can't even tell it was ever broken. Making a chain link hollow tubing bat, single bat is what they call them. Now I'm going to make the bowl area here, the hit part of it. Blow it out. Need to narrow this down just a little bit more. There we go. That'll work. Now! Ain't that pretty? Ain't that looking good? Crazy, isn't it? That could be made into a drinking straw as well. Now, see if I can round this out good. There we go. Pretty good sized hole. Now to work on the other end. I have to put a puente on this end. Well, actually, I'm going to try doing it the hard way. Put the blow hose back on it. And where is it? There it is. One of them anyway. Let's try and see what this will do for me to hold it on. Yeah, right. Let's see if that does anything. I call them chain links because it looks like, you know, a chain all linked together, even though it's not really the individual link loops. I can show you something like that if you're interested, Cheryl. Making chain links. I could do that really quickly after this. Oh yeah, this is pretty. So pretty it's ugly, or so ugly it's pretty, one of the three. I actually blew that out on purpose. And now I got to use the seal that up so I can do something with it later. Okay. Okay. I need. There it is. Tungsten bit. That is not holding it. I've got to get back to doing what I usually do, which is put a cold seal on the other end. This is precarious at best. That's one of my favorite sayings. Precariously perched upon a parapet of preposterous proportions. See, that one long, fast and hard, right? Something I came up with at one point or another. Ah. There we go. Oh, I sort of like to stretch it out so like a regular cigarette, plastic cigarette mouthpiece bit. It's one of my things. Egads. I'm gonna hurt myself one of these days doing that. Yeah, I'd have this done a little bit faster than this, but with this holder not doing what I want it to do. Flare it out just a little bit more. And end it just slightly so it goes with the same flow as the chain. I know it looks rustic, but that's the way I like them. A little on the rustic side. Okay. Now, chain link. Anybody interested? We'll do this. Here we go, loop-de-loo. We'll use some blue. And some green. This will work. Now first I'm going to just sort of stretch this out into this length, or thickness I should say, this stringer. And then I'm going to take the flame down a whole bunch. I haven't done chain links in forever. Actual chain links. Pretty easy. People might want to make you think it's kind of confusing and hard to do, but ready for this? Okay, I got my tweezers handy and 2 stringers. That's all you really need. You could even do, yeah, you could even do it with 1 stringer, but I thought multiple colored chain link would be pretty cool, huh? Okay. First one's basically bring it onto itself, and you got a connection. Boom. There's a little bit of the blue in there. I just wanted to try to get it out, and I screwed it up. There we go. That's one link. Now let's do the blue. Loop it around just like you did before. Actually, you can take it down to almost practically a nothing flame. Like so. I'll put about 4 or 5 links together here. Hook it onto the other one. Now the tweezers is where this comes in handy. Heat it. Seal it. Repeat it. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Connect. Hold on. And seal it together. Now these could be even different colored glass. These could even be different color coefficients. I mean different glass coefficients, because you're only sealing it to itself. You're not sealing it to other. So like if you want to sit there and make different soda bottle color with chain links together, as long as you're making them a little bit smaller than this, you can get away with it pretty much, because it's almost cooling instantaneously, and there might be a few problems, but 9 times out of 10 you can get away with just looping it and continue looping it. Give it one more link. I'm going to go ahead and put it to this side here with the same color, so I don't have to change colors. Lazy cuss, aren't I? Oops, well, need to bend it just a little bit more. There we go. And there you go. They're still a little on the warm side, especially since the ones I did are on the outside. Easy to do. A little bit of patience. Nice size stringers. You can do it with bigger stringers like 3 mil or whatever, but about, I think I'm using 1.5 to 2 mil stringers is what I'm using for these, and it does a good job. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, leave a comment down below. I have to get going at the moment. Maybe have a lunching appointment with my mommy, so she's in her 80s. So, gotta go say hi once in a while. Never know the next time you won't be able to say hi. And that's the truth. Amen to that. Well, as always, carpe vitro, and enjoy your day.